Hear ye, hear ye. Somebody make a comment if you can hear me. I love it, I love it. Get ready, get ready, get ready. This is your boy, SaulPaul. I'm excited to host the festivities this evening. I have some amazing guests. This is gonna be top notch. Give it a moment while everybody piles in. Rise to the moment, rise to the occasion. Open your eyes, recognize there's greatness within your reach. You should seize it, you should take it. Can you see it? Can you taste? Destiny. Hard work in the planner, that's a recipe for success. That'll launch you where them blessings be. The road to riches, though, that's where them testers be. But I'm focused that you're not stressing me. A lot of pride, plus a lot of confidence. And my job is to see what is not obvious. As a pioneer, an entrepreneur. So I'ma work it out till it's smoother than velour, for sure. See, I'ma make it to the finish line. I got my second win, and now it's finish time. It's like spinach time, and I am Popeye. Stop short? No, not I. Rise, rise, and open your eyes. Now is the time for you to shine. Yeah, sing rise, rise, and open your eyes. Now is the time for you to shine. Yeah. Now you got nothing to lose, but to make you daddy play like you got nothing to choose. You got nothing to lose, but to make you daddy play like you got nothing to choose. Now, put your hands in the sky, waving side to side. We ain't going nowhere, we just waving bye-bye. To all of the haters, to all the haters, to all of the haters. Say holla, see you later. Put your hands in the sky, waving side to side. We ain't going nowhere, we just waving bye-bye. To all of the haters, to all the haters, to all of the haters. Say holla, see you later. Rise, rise, and open your eyes. Now is the time for you to shine. Yeah, sing rise, rise, and open your eyes. Now is the time for you to shine. Yeah. Mama raised the monster like though, ay, she ain't even show it. She kept me focused, yeah, in them textbooks. Now I'm living good, look how them checks look. She taught me about love, she taught me about life. Showed me what was wrong and taught me what was right. Then she let me live my life, but I made mistakes. She still showed me love, so I guess she taught me grace. She taught me about faith and family, and how should be a place of peace, even in the calamity. She told me straight, this world is insanity. But once I make it out the trap, oh, what a man I'll be. Well, I made it, mama, wish you could see me now. I got the world watching, cause I'm straight gleaming now. I did good, it's cause she did better. This is not a song, it's a love letter, yeah. Mama, mama, I'ma be everything you saw in me. True, you were gone, don't get it confused, this is not a sad song. I've been shining oh so bright, simply cause you raised me right, yeah. And you gave me so much game, I'ma make sure the whole world say your name. P-E-A-R-L-I-E, I call him Miss Collins, let she rest in peace. C-C-B-Y-I-B-B, mama raised a monster, left the world with a pig. Can we agree, there's nothing like your mother's hug, your mother's rub, a mother's love when you hungry. What's better than mama's grub? Acting bad, moving fast, mama's tub. She pull your shirt tail, yeah, slow you down, but always lift you up, never hold you down. And when she speak, you always know the sound. That the reason she the queen, she forever hold the crown. That's how Pearly was, that's what monsters like. But it's always 20/20 when it's hindsight. When she was round, I took her for granted. Now she's nowhere to be found on the entire planet. But it's all Gucci, I turned out alright. She the reason why I'm shining in this limelight. I did good, it's cause she did better. This is not a song, it's a love letter, yeah. Mama, mama, I'ma be everything you saw in me. True, you are gone, don't get it confused, this is not a sad song. I've been shining oh so bright, simply cause you raised me right, yeah. And you gave me so much game, I'ma make sure the whole world say your name. P-E-A-R-L-I-E, I call her Mrs. Collins, may she rest in peace. C-C-B-Y-I-B-B, mama raised a monster, left the world with a piece.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Let's go. Hey. I've been thinking about it, I should be the change. Ain't no doubt about it, you should be the change. Ain't no way around it if you're tired of the same. You wanna make a difference, you should be the change. I've been thinking about it, I should be the change. Ain't no doubt about it, you should be the change. Ain't no way around it if you're tired of the same. You wanna make a difference, you should be the change. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, oh. Question, we all human, right? So we should all have basic human rights. And if I'm doing right and if I'm doing well, then I probably shouldn't sit and watch my neighbor fail. We could all prevail, we could all succeed. But I gotta be the change, I must be the lead. So I guess I lend a helping hand, show love to my neighbor and help them stand. I've been thinking about it, I should be the change. Ain't no doubt about it, it's time to be the change. Ain't no way around it if you're tired of the same. You wanna make a difference, you should
Yeah. Love it, love it, love it. We're keeping it VIP. We're keeping it jazzy. Making sure we got time for everybody to get in the building. Right now, folks should be joining. Love it. Wait for it, wait for it. So, while I was trying to keep it as, you know, normally this happens live. Like live, like you don't have to wear a mask, touch another human. And we had to do it different this year. But thank you to Folk Alliance. Yeah, thank you to Folk Alliance. And so normally we could have just opened the door at 7 on the dot. Everybody come rushing in and whatnot. But I had to create that anticipation, let people sit, simmer, get right. You know, I even got a light dimmer over here. We're about to have a good time. We have an amazing lineup. And while I see everybody popping in, we got some folks. We got Little Miss Ann. We couldn't start the show without her. She's performing. We got Red Yarn in the building. Couldn't start without him. Let me see here. I love it. I love it. Look at this. Look at this. The anticipation is real. Ruth Toomer is like, hey, I came for JC. We want JC. I know JC is the man. That's why I have him setting the tone and kicking it off. So, yeah. All right, so check it. With no further ado, we're just going to hop into it. Keep the schedule steady. And throughout the night, introduce you to some of the amazing folks that are here with us. I want to tell you about this first segment, though. I'm excited about it. This segment features a violinist / guitarist, a reggae artist, a singer-songwriter from Brooklyn who shines as an improv, a singer who can sing, and Chicago's crown jewel whose songs shine like her smile. That's what's up. Maybe you know who I was talking about. If you don't, all you got to do is sit back and enjoy, and you will get to see everybody. So with no further ado, let me cue it up. And if you don't know who I am, then I need to change the light on my hat. It has my names right there. Let me see. Shout out to my team in the background. 1 second. Here we go. Let me get JC ready. Actually, there it go. Let me see. The anticipation is building. I love how my team, they just got that up. The anticipation is building. The anticipation is building. Yet it builds. Okay, let me see. Tonight, I'm DJing, or I guess actually since it's video, I'm VJing. So I'm excited about it. This will be dope. Here you go. Check this out. With no further ado, JC Stringz. there you have it, Jason Stringz, 19-year-old virtuoso. You can find more on Facebook, Instagram. You have the opportunity to work with Jason many times. And we're excited to have him out to do what it is that he does. Next artist I get to introduce is Aaron Nigel Smith.
Greetings, Aaron Nigel Smith here. Really excited to join you all for the Folk Unlocked Showcase. Big up SaulPaul, thanks for inviting me to play. I'm gonna kick things off with one, yeah? It's not too hard to count, and it's not too many miles, and not too many dollars, and it's not too many smiles. If it's just one, we can help along the way to have a beautiful day. One woman, one man, one boy, one girl. Yeah, if it's just one life that we can change and help to see a better day. One love to share with all the world. Yeah, it's not too many drums, no, not too many gongs, and not too many dreams, and not too many songs. If it's just one life that we can change and have to see a better day. One woman, one man, one boy, one girl. Yeah, if it's just one, yeah, if it's just one, yeah. One woman, one man, one boy, one girl. Yeah, if it's just one, we can help along the way to have a beautiful day. One love to share with all the world. Yeah, it's not too many mountains, and not too many stars, and not too many lives to touch, and not too many hearts. Whoa, are you picking up to help today? We'll put one finger in the sky, reach really, really high, and say, if it's just one, we can help along the way to have a beautiful day. One woman, one man, one boy, one girl. Yeah, if it's just one life that we can change, yeah, and have to see a better day. One love to share with all the world. Come on now, if it's just one, yeah. If it's just one, that's right. One woman, one man, one boy, one girl. Yeah, if it's just one, yeah. If it's just one, that's right. One love to share with all the world. One love to share with all the world. Yeah, 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 yeah. One love to share with all the world. Yes, I. One. Right, it's unity for you and me every time. Seen? All right, cool, cool, cool. So, next tune, I'm gonna draw one out the archives actually and bust out it's a tune called Banana Bread. We're snowed in here in Portland, Oregon. Well, snowed in for us. I don't know where the rest of you all are in the world, but it's big snow here for us, so everything's locked down. In fact, I couldn't make it to the studio to record this, so I'm recording from my living room studio right now. So this is the kind of day that where you want to do some baking, right? Maybe bake some cookies, you know, or you could bake some banana bread. So I'm gonna bust out my banana bread tune for y'all, all right? Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, oh, 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 yeah. Check it out. I step into the kitchen and check out all the ingredients. Mama's gonna bake a special treat that we can all share as a family. Banana bread, oh, yo, she's gonna make banana bread. Yeah, banana bread. Oh, yo, oh, we gonna make banana bread. Yeah, check it out. We take a few ripe bananas, butter, sugar, and eggs, vanilla, baking soda, flour, then we mix it all up in a bowl, and then carefully she pours it in a baking pan. Banana bread, oh, yo, we gonna make banana bread. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We make banana bread. Whoa, yo, we gonna make banana bread, yeah. So mommy bakes it for about an hour, then she takes it out to rest on a cooling rack. Finally she calls us to the kitchen, and we get the tummies ready, cause it's coming in. Banana bread, oh, yo, she's gonna make banana bread, yeah. She'll make banana bread. Whoa, yo, we gonna make banana bread, yeah. Banana bread, oh, yo, we gonna make banana bread, yeah. She'll make banana bread. Whoa, yo, we gonna make banana bread, whoa, yo, yeah. We gonna make banana bread, oh, yo, she'll make banana bread. Whoa, yo, we make banana bread. Yeah, she'll make banana bread. Whoa, yo, we gotta make banana bread. Yeah, sounds yummy, right? Cool. All right, I got one more tune for y'all, and then my time will probably be up. And that tune, more recent tune, you know, and it's reflective of really our times, I guess. Yeah. All right. Oh, yo, yeah. Oh. There's no winner in a fight. It's time for us all to unite, so we can finally find our way. If you look around, then you can see living into realities, gotta balance it today. And when we march together, we are building the world that we all wanna see. Yeah, filled with love and compassion, justice for all, and a place where everyone can feel free. Yeah, can we put our differences aside? Find a way to compromise, learn to be a better friend. So much better when it's we, no stress with you and me. We can rise again, and when we rise together, we are building the world that we all want to see. Filled with love and compassion, justice for all, and a place where everyone can feel free. Yeah, a place where everyone can feel free. Yeah, might take longer than we think. Don't give up, we're at the brink. Let our voices remain strong. Perseverance is the key. We demand equality. We keep standing, can't go wrong. And when we stand together, we are building the world that we all want to see. Filled with love and compassion, justice for all, a place where everyone can feel free. Yeah, a place where everyone can feel free. Yeah. Whoa, yo. And when we march together, we are building the world that we all wanna see. Yeah, when we walk together, yeah, we are building the world that we all wanna see. Yeah, and when we stand together, yeah, we are building the world that we all wanna see. Yeah, and when we work together, yeah, we are building the world that we all wanna see. A place where everyone can feel free, yeah. A place where everyone can feel free, yeah. A place where everyone can feel free. Oh yeah. All right, yeah. Freedom, right? Liberation, justice, community for all. Yeah? All right. So look, Aaron Nigel Smith, it's been a joy. It's been a great, great privilege to rock out and be a part of this special occasion. So big up to all the performers before and all the performers after me, and big up SaulPaul, and big up to the Folk Unlocked Showcase.
Hi, my name is Amelia Robinson, and I run a children's music project called Mill's Trills. Mill is my nickname, and trill is when two notes go back and forth really fast. Ah! Mill's Trills, boom. What you're about to experience is a joy-filled selection of excerpts from my live show where I invite young audiences into the creative process using gifts we have inside our body as well as objects we have around us. I call this method messy music. It's a highly responsive way to build social emotional skills and bring consciousness to our bias, which is the way we construct the world around us and how we see it. Through messy music, we can establish a strong sense of self, accept one another's differences around us, and work towards a more equitable and just world. I want to give a big, big thank you to SaulPaul and Folk Unlocked for having me participate in this showcase. Times are difficult right now, and so it means that much more for you to nourish this socially driven work. Thank you. Do you ever hear yourself say, I can't draw, or I'm not a good singer, or oh, I wish I could dance like that?
Yeah, sometimes.
I can totally relate.
You can? What do you do?
When I compare myself to other people, oftentimes I end up down in the dumps. Until I realized I'm not them. I'm me. And I kind of like being me.
Yeah, me too.
So during those times when I feel dumpy or schlumpy or bumpy or flumpy or whatever, I turn to music because music is a place where I can move through those feelings and learn something about myself that I didn't know before.
Like what?
Want me to show you what I do?
Yes, please.
All right. So first things first, we need a pen and a paper. Do you have that out there?
Yep.
Take a minute to go and grab one.
On it.
All right. Pen, paper. Take your pen and start with a dot. And then take it for a walk or a ride or a skip and do a double flip. Let's go where the flow goes. Don't stop. Come on, give it all you got. Every twist, every turn, you'll let your body learn to go where the flow goes. Do you feel it going up, 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 up? Do you feel it going down, 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 down? Do you feel it going around and around? Do you feel it going? 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 The great thing about music is that it helps us feel things that are on the inside, and it helps us get them out. So for this next song, you're gonna actually sing the drawing that you just drew. Take your finger and point to that starting dot and trace along by singing what you see. So if your line goes down, you can sing down. And if your line goes up, you can sing up. And if your line goes like this, well, you can figure that out for yourself. So when I play this next song, you sing along and get those feelings out. I got a feeling inside. I got When I look at my drawing, I notice a lot of things. Like, on the surface, I notice that I used blue lines and zigzags and circles. I'm really curious what you see. Maybe you see something else. And I wonder if I were to ask you to tell a story about it, what that story would be. It might be a different story than mine. I mean, it probably is. This is about that time that I stubbed my toe on a lamppost, but you know, I'm sure you would have a different story. That's called perspective, the way we see things. And everybody has a different perspective. I'm really curious about what you think and how you feel and what your life is like. You know, I've got just the friend to ask who can help me with this next song. Let me call him.
Hello, it's Uncle Jumbo.
Hey, Jumbo. What's up?
Amelia.
It's so nice to hear your voice.
Oh my gosh, you too.
Yeah, so I've got some friends with me right now, and we were talking about perspective, and I was wondering if you could share some of your perspective with us.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah? Yeah,
Of
remember
course.
that song I was telling you about?
Ooh, that groovy one.
Do you want to sing on it?
Yeah. Come on, let's do it.
Okay, great. All right, let's go.
I know what it's like to see what I see, to look through my own eyes and live in my reality. But sometimes I wonder what it's like from your point of view. And if I ask, I could learn something new. I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know how you see the world through your eyes, through your eyes.
I know what it's like to have thoughts running through my head and to question the words that I should or shouldn't have said. But sometimes I wonder what it would be like in your mind. And if I'd ask, what would I find? I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know how you see the world through your eyes, through your mind. The world, it's not yours, it's not mine, it's ours. If we only knew
Thank you so much for joining me today to make some music, work through some feelings, and meet Uncle Jumbo and learn about his perspective too. Please stay in touch. Visit my website, millstrills.com, or on Instagram and Facebook at millstrills, where you can learn more about my method in the music making process called messy music. Until then, I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Alright, so my next song is titled We All Live Together. So I wrote this song along the same.
All right. Let me see. Wait for it. I'm gonna bring Miss Kimberly Stewart up at a different point when we turn her right side up. But I can just get us back on schedule right now. At 7:50, I believe we have Little Miss Ann scheduled. 7:50 Central. That's where I'm at. Central time zone, coming to you from the ATX, Austin, Texas. So this is a perfect moment for me to bring up the crown jewel of Chicago. I don't know if anybody else calls her that. That's what I call her, Little Miss Ann. You might recognize her. I always like to highlight that my friend was recently featured in the Chicago Tribune. I hope I'm saying it right. The flagship newspaper of Chicago. Amongst many other great things. That was a recent highlight. But with no further ado, check out Little Miss Ann.
Oh, hi. It's Little Miss Ann from Chicago. And I am so excited to be part of this year's showcase for Folk Unlocked. I've made 5 kids albums, and I'm working on my 6th. I'm a former Chicago public school teacher and a first-generation Filipino American. Before COVID, I barely spent any time at home. After about a month into the pandemic, I seriously felt like I was gonna lose my mind. I started strumming my ukulele and came up with a little song. I've been sitting in this house for 28 days. I didn't want this song to be about being stuck at home. When I decided to record this song, I wanted to change the narrative to something more positive. Instead, I made it about rebuilding hope, rebuilding faith, rebuilding democracy, and it became the song 28 Days. You ready, Patrick? Digging a hole for 28 days. 28 days, 28 days. And I've been pouring in concrete for 28 days. 28 days, 28 days. I got a shovel and I got dirt. I got water, my back don't hurt. Woo! And I've been sawing this wood for 28 days. 28 days, 28 days. And I've been turning these screws for 28 days. 28 days, 28 days. I got a saw and I got wood. I got screws for all that I do. Woo! And I've been painting these walls for 28 days. 28 days, 28 days. And I've been moving us in for 28 days. 28 days, 28 days. I got a paintbrush and I got paint. I got a rug and it feels so lucky. Woo! I've been making a home for 28 days. 28 days, 28 days. Been spending it with you for 28 days. 28 days, 28 days. I got food and I got water. I got love and I got you. Woo! Take it away, Patrick. Count to 28 together. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. How many days? Yeah, 28 days. 28 days. 28 days. 28 days. 28 days. I sure do miss playing out with my full band, but it is so nice to have my husband Patrick drumming with me. This next song might sound like it's just for kids, but I actually had grown-ups in mind when I was writing this song. It's about being true to some of the feelings you had when you were a child and some of the things you believed in, and not rationalizing it as you get older. It's about standing up for what you believe in. When I sing stand up, feel free to put your fist up. Because we all have the power to change, and we all have strength within. It's been a wonderful experience to be part of Folk Unlocked Showcase. Thank you so much. And thank you to SaulPaul and everyone who put this together. What do you
you call a purple yam a purple yam? Ube, 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 ube. What do you call a purple yam a purple?
Hello, my name is Kimberly Stewart. I am a children's singer-songwriter based in Los Angeles, California, and I am so happy and honored to be performing at the Folk Alliance Music Festival. This is my first time being here, and I'm very excited about it, and I'm excited to sing and share my music with you all. So I guess what I will start by saying is I've been teaching music to children for quite some time, maybe just almost 10 years. I've had experience working with children over a course of 20 years. I grew up singing. I grew up singing in the church choir, school choirs. I did community theater. I majored in music in college. And I started working as a preschool teacher's assistant to pay my way through college. And it was there that I discovered, hey, I got a knack for writing children's songs. So yeah, it's just something that I've done throughout my adult life. I love writing songs for children. I love working with kids. I love writing songs about milestones and everyday things that children experience and things that they can identify and relate to. And I just put it over good music. So I'm going to share some of this music with you today. My first song is called Brown Boy, Brown Girl. And I wrote this song back in 2020 during the height of social unrest that our country was experiencing. And I saw a lot of injustice and unfairness and ill treatment and just violence towards African Americans in my community. And I saw how it affected children of color. And I really felt compelled to share with them that they're beautiful and they're loved, they are important, and they deserve to be treated fairly and with dignity. And yeah, so I'm going to sing that song. It's a song that celebrates children of color and just encourages children in general to just feel good about who they are and how they look, and to just know that they have a right to be. Because they exist, they are important. All right, so I hope you enjoy this first song. Brown boy, brown girl, precious little black girl, do you know you matter to me? Brown boy, brown girl, living in this big world, hold your head high so everyone can see. Brown boy, brown girl, you have a right just to be. You're a star and you shine in the ebony sky so bright. You illuminate, your soul resonates. The essence of your presence is like hatred away. Brown boy, brown girl, precious little black girl, do you know you matter to me? Brown right, so my next song is titled We All Live Together. So I wrote this song along the same lines as Brown Boy, Brown Girl, just speaking to everyone. You know, when you deal with children, one of the main things that we talk about is sharing, getting along, respecting others, and you know, you just want to teach these values to children when they're young, and just promoting altruism in them. You know, you do this because it's the right thing to do, and you'll feel good when you help others. And what I tell my students when we do this song is, you know, you may not live in the same house with your friends or your classmates, but if you look up in the sky, we all see the same sun, we see the same moon and stars, and everybody take a deep breath. We are all breathing the same air. So we all live together in this world, and we don't always have to agree on things, you know, but we do need to get along and just respect each other. So we all live together. That's this next song, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, and here we go. We all live together. We all live together. We all live together in this great, big, beautiful world. We all live together. We all live together. We all live together in this great, big, beautiful world. We share the sun in the sky, the moon and the stars, and planets like Mercury and Venus and Mars, the mountains and valleys, the great big sea. This world was created for you and me, yes. And we all live together, oh yeah. We all live together, yes we do. We all live together in this great, big, beautiful world. We share the rain and the snow, the breezes that blow, the hills and the rivers and the rainbows, the flowers and trees, the air that we breathe. This world was created for you and me, and we all live together. We all live together. We all live together in this great, big, beautiful world. In this great, big, beautiful world. In this great, big, beautiful world. Yeah, yeah. Great, big, beautiful world. We all live together in this great, big, beautiful world. Great, big, beautiful world. Yes! We all live together in this great, big, beautiful world. I get excited. Feel like I'm my old choir teacher back when I was a kid in church. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this set, everyone. I know I did. I love singing and writing songs, and I'm just going to keep on doing that. And hopefully there will be an opportunity when we can all come together and we'll be able to perform in person. All right. Thank you so much. This has been an honor and a privilege. Bye.
Here we go. 3,
about it, I should be the change. Ain't no doubt about it, you should be the change. Ain't no way around it if you're tired of the same. You wanna make a difference, you should be the change. I've been thinking about it, I should be the change. Ain't no doubt about it, you should be the change. Ain't no way around it if you're tired of the same. You wanna make a difference, you should be the change. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, oh, oh. Question, we all human, right? So we should all have basic human rights. And if I'm doing right and if I'm doing well, then I probably shouldn't sit and watch my neighbor fail. We could all prevail, we could all succeed, but I gotta be the change, I must be the lead. So I guess I lend a helping hand, show love to my neighbor and help them stand. I've been thinking about it, I should be the change. Ain't no doubt about it, it's time to be the change. Ain't no way around it if you're tired of the same. You wanna make a difference, you should be the change. I've been thinking about it, I should be the change. Ain't no doubt about it, it's time to be the change. Ain't no way around it if you're tired of the same. You wanna make a difference, you should be the change. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. SaulPaul.com.
Well, welcome to hour 2 of the Changemakers and Champions Showcase. I am SaulPaul, excited and honored to be here. We had some amazing artists. Let's see if I can remember in order. JC Stringz, Nigel Smith, Trills, Kimberly Stewart, and Little Miss Ann, but I switched those two, so it was Little Miss Ann and Kimberly Stewart, and that was just Be the Change. The premise for this showcase, see if they're behind me. My take on Be the Change is this. The fact is we're all born. The fact is we all live on the same planet. The truth is we each live in our own world, and I encourage people to be the change in the world they live in. Each of the artists that participates in the showcase is a change maker and champion. In their own private world, they are choosing to be the change. They're doing great things. They're not just great musicians, they're great people. You should definitely look into them if this is like discovery for you. If you weren't familiar with them before this moment, check them out. Welcome to all of our guests via the Folk Alliance. Welcome to all of our invited guests who might just be watching via YouTube or whatever it is. As it plays, we bring up their info. Be sure to check them out. That's what is up. For this next segment, we have some amazing artists. We're going to keep it diverse, keep it dope. All about that. So let me go ahead and set this up. I've been thinking about it, I should be the change. Here we go.
Hello friends, my name is Red Yarn, and I am a Texas-born, Oregon-based family performer and teaching artist. I use folk music and puppetry to educate and inspire and entertain young people. And I am so honored to be a part of this showcase. Big thanks to SaulPaul for inviting me and to Folk Alliance for hosting. I thought I'd start off by introducing y'all to one of my critter friends. I use these critter friends to help teach lessons and social justice messages during my shows. Would y'all like to meet my friend Henrietta the hen? Good, let's call her out. Everybody say, come on out, Henrietta. Come on out, Henrietta. Oh my goodness, hello Henrietta. Hello my friends. Well, what are you cackling about today, Henrietta? Oh, I was just saying I wanted to give a big shout out to all the activists out there, old and young, who are standing up for what they believe in. Yes, big shout out to the activists out there. Do y'all stand up for what you believe in? Do you try to stand up for what you believe in? I sure hope you do. Maybe we should practice right now. Can you stand up? Oh, yeah, stand on up. And put your fist in the air. Put your fist in the air and repeat after me. Say, I will stand up. I will stand up for what I believe in. For what I believe in. And I will stand up. I will stand up for other people too. For other people too. I will stand up. I will stand up and say Black Lives Matter. And say Black Lives Matter. I will stand up. I will stand up for me and for you. For me and for you. I sure hope y'all do. The world sure needs you right now, activists. So keep on cackling. Okay, Henrietta, we'll try. All right, y'all. See you soon. Bye, Henrietta. All right, y'all. I want to sing you a song about an activist chicken like Henrietta. This is based on an old folk song. Like so many folk songs, it's an interesting mix of African-American fiddle and banjo music and folk rhymes and white Appalachian music all blended together. This song is called The Old Hen Cackled, and you can help me, okay? You're going to say, the old hen she cackled, then I'll say something. Then you'll say, next time she cackled, and I'll say something else. The old hen she cackled, I'll say something. Next time she cackled, I'll say something else. Y'all get that going with me? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. The old hen she cackled in the barn. Next time she cackled in the lawn. Old hen she cackled in the stable. Next time she cackled at the table. Old hen she cackled in the loft. Next time she cackled in the trough. Old hen she cackled in the stable. Next time she cackled, we won't end up on the table. All right, stomp that beat. Clap your hands. Here we go. The old hen she cackled in the morning. Next time she cackled out a warning. Old hen she cackled late at night. Next time she cackled for rights. Old hen she cackled really quiet. Next time she cackled up a riot. Old hen she cackled out loud. Next time she cackled, I'm a chicken and I'm proud. Alright, y'all know how to take a chicken solo? It's pretty easy, just flap your wings and make some chicken noises. Alright, stomp those feet. Put those fists in the air. Here we go, y'all. Keep it up. All my little chickies, well, I want you to know. All my little chickies getting ready to go. All my little chickies, we're leaving tonight. All my little chickies gonna stand up and fight. All my little chickies, well, I want you to live. All my little chickies, well, I want you to give everything you got to all that you believe in. All my little chickies, this time we gotta leave in. All my little chickies, well, I want you to shine. All my little chickies stepping out of the line. Open up your eyes and let yourself see that all my little chickies got a right to be free, yeah. Stomp those feet, clap those hands. Old hen she cackled, all together, here we go. The old hen she cackled on her feet. Next time she cackled in the street. Old hen she cackled at the protest. Next time she cackled, I can condone this. Old hen she cackled to the boardroom. Next time she cackled in the courtroom. Old hen she cackled, a beacon like a lighthouse. Next time she cackled at the White House. Cackle. All right, while you're standing up for what you believe in, I hope you take some time to find your joy too. This is an original song called Jump for Joy. If you want to keep on standing up and jumping, that'd be great. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's jump. Well, the other day, I met a little bunny. She said, listen, man, don't you think it's funny how so many folks just want to sit around all moan and moan about what gets them down? You gotta stand right up, you gotta raise your voice, you gotta get up with me and jump for joy. You gotta rise and shine, you gotta make some noise. Woo-hoo! Dance with freedom and jump, jump, jump for joy. Let's jump. Keep on jumping. And the other evening, I heard a little bullfrog with his scratches singing that sweet love song. He said it don't matter if you're loud or quiet. If you sing your love out, nobody can deny it. You gotta stand right up, you gotta raise your voice, you gotta get up with me and jump for joy. You gotta rise and shine, you gotta make some noise. Woo-hoo! Dance with freedom and jump, jump, jump for joy. Alright, jump and clap the beat. Can y'all do that? I hope that everybody understands that the tools we need are in our hands. And I hope that everybody across the land can find that something that makes them stand. Clap their hands, do a dance, say yes we can. Stand right up, raise our voice, get up with me and jump for joy. All rise and shine and make some noise. Woo-hoo! Dance with freedom and jump, jump, jump for joy. Let's jump, jump, jump a little jump, jump, jump a little jump, jump, jump a little jump, jump, jump for joy. Jump, jump, jump a little jump, jump, jump a little jump, jump, jump a little jump, jump, jump for joy. Let's jump, jump, jump a little jump, jump, jump a little jump, jump, jump a little jump, 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 jump for joy. How about one more big jump on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Jump for joy. Thank y'all so much. Thanks, SaulPaul. Thanks, Folk Alliance. I really appreciate y'all having me on here. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.
My name is Jen Hartman Luck. I am a singer, songwriter, and musical theater composer out of Austin, and I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, SaulPaul, for inviting me to your Folk Alliance party. This is great. I'm really excited to share a bit about my new musical, Gretel. Gretel was just published by Dramatic Publishing Company this past summer and is now available for worldwide licensing. So if you love what you hear today, you can bring Gretel to your communities. It's a lovely folk musical featuring acoustic guitar, cello, with cello arrangements by the amazing Nora Karapasaglu. The cello part is awesome. Ukulele, cajon, it's just simple and lovely, and I'm so excited to share this piece with you all today. Gretel features a young girl who comes from loss and heartbreak and trauma, and she's sent on an impossible journey. And it is only inside this journey that she learns to step into her own agency and to find everything that she has inside of herself to learn how to survive. And I love our heroines so much, and I love what it teaches young people today, that to solve big problems, they just have to look inside and find that strength within. So I love this tale, and I'm so excited to share some of it with you today. The first song I'm going to sing is called Baba Yaga. We meet the great witch Baba Yaga, who happens to eat children, by the way. She's very scary. And Gretel's stepmother and stepsister try to scare her before they send her on this impossible journey. And this is that song. It's fun and super silly. I hope you enjoy it. Here's Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga, thin as a rail, tough as sinew, spiteful as hell, black iron teeth, razor sharp nails. Once you see her, you never live to tell. She'll skin you alive, drink your blood with a slurp, suck the marrow from your bones, eat your eyeballs for dessert. Her fierce pointy nose, her long bony hands, her hair wild like fire, you won't stand a chance. There are no other options, there are no other plans. Time to visit Baba Yaga. Try to save us if you can. Ba 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 ba. Her home built with human bones of all different size. The little ones from children, you won't believe your eyes. Her fence lined with skulls, locks made from jaws and teeth. It's rumored that her little hut roams around on chicken feet. Good luck trying to find her, good luck trying to survive. Her wrath like a scorpion will sting like a knife. Don't get too confident, don't be naive. She flies through the sky, whips a cyclone as she leaves. We haven't much faith, but since you volunteered, many blessings, sweet Gretel. You're gonna need them, my dear. Ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. Bye bye, Gretel. That's Baba Yaga. It's our ghost story. It's super silly and fun, and the kids love that song. They leave the theater singing ba 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 ba. So that's a really fun one. The next piece I want to share with you is called Fuel. It's the moment in the show when Gretel does in fact meet the great witch Baba Yaga, but she hasn't eaten her yet. And Baba Yaga actually sets Gretel on these challenges to prove her worthiness. And the first challenge is to learn how to fly. Now, in our story, the way you fly is by finding all the hurt and pain and loss in your memory, and you turn it into fuel. And that's how Gretel learns to fly. I love that message for Gretel, and I love that message for our kids today. So this is Fuel, and it's a duet between Baba Yaga and Gretel, but I'm flying solo tonight. So I hope you enjoy it. This is Fuel. Gretel, my girl Gretel, tell me how, tell me why. Something so heavy's not too heavy to fly. I haven't the slightest. Don't be stupid, don't be thick. You can't learn this in school. There are no instructions. You just need a little fuel. Fuel? Yes. Magical memory, the sheer force of will. Anger, devastation, it all fits the bill. The frenzy, the fury, the mess and the worry. Whatever the tool, you just need fuel. My mother always said I was a willful child. That's the best kind. Remember all the wrongs, every tease, every slight, every joke at your expense. Let them lift you into flight. Every slap, every slander, every pot of revenge. Ooh, let it burn just take you higher and higher. From inside her pocket, Gretel felt a tiny kick, and she remembered. Sweep the house, do the mending, cook the supper, tend the fire. We're moving. You're lazy and sniffling and spoiled and Gretel's eyes saw red, and her blood began to boil. Magical memory, the sheer force of will, anger, devastation, it all fits the bill. The frenzy, the fury, the mess and the worry, whatever the tool, you just need to feel all that pain. Let it seep into your bones. Let it fill your every cell until nothing else is known. Just don't you dare be spineless. It must be convincing. Find the rage in your heart till the whole thing is lifting. They told me my mother would be so ashamed. They told me I was useless. They belittled, they blamed, but they know nothing of what I can be. My mother loved me. Magical memory, the sheer force of will, anger, devastation, it all fits the bill. The frenzy, the fury, the mess and the worry, whatever the tool, you just need. Gonna rev up your velocity and drive up your ferocity from that total lack of generosity. We're flying, you've done it, my pet. I found the fuel. That's fuel. That's the moment in the show when Gretel learns to fly and she realizes she has everything she needs inside of her to survive. Thank you, SaulPaul, for inviting me to Folk Alliance this season. What a strange year it is, but grateful to be here with you all. Hope to see you in real life soon. And if you are interested in knowing more about Gretel, you can go to gretelthemusical.com or Dramatic Publishing. And if you'd like to learn more about me, you can go to jenhartmanluck.com and find out more. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Hey everyone, my name is Steven Hernandez.
Do something great, that today, we don't got time to waste. Do something great.
And I'm excited to be here. Shout out to SaulPaul for inviting me. Shout out to Folk Alliance, champions and change makers. It's definitely an honor to be here. So I have a program called Do Something Great. You can see it on my shirt. And I go to middle schools, high schools, and universities, and I empower students to understand that to do something great is not just about having a great gift. It's not just about having a talent, but it's about the person that we are. It's not just about doing something great, but it's about being someone great. And sometimes we believe that we have to get that next promotion or that next award or that next job or that degree before we can start doing something great. But I always empower students to understand that it's doing something great right now, every day. Because these small decisions create a big destiny. So we do something small every day. Over time, our integrity and our character builds this great, amazing thing that we call life and our destiny. So I'm actually going to get some help from my friend, Saul Peasy. There he is. All right, let's get it. So I've been wanting to do the unplugged thing for a long time, but I can't play the guitar. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. So the name of the song is called Do Something Great That Today. Do something great that today. We don't got time to waste. Time to do something great that today. We don't got time to waste. Time to do something great that today. We don't got time to waste. We ain't got time to waste. We ain't got time to waste. Hey, 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 do something great. The way that you live, the way that you think, the way that you give, the way that you be, the way that you help, the way that you speak, the way that you grind. Decision you make makes your identity change your trajectory. If we pretend to be in the treasury, so instead we'd be endlessly up in the morning and cook like a bakery. Way that you love, that's great. Way that you give, that's great. If they ask, I'm great. If they ask, you great. Yeah. If they ask me, great. Yeah. If you got a dream, it could wait. What? That's what they say, but I say do something great today. Why wait? Do something great, not today. We don't got time to waste. Do something great, not today. We don't got time to waste. Do something great, not today. We ain't got time to waste. We ain't got time to waste. Hey, 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 hey. All day, all night, no days off. We entrepreneurs, no layoffs. No scrimmage, we live like the playoffs. We give it up all day long. Tell me what it's like for you to live. Tell me what it's like for you to give. Tell me what it's like for you to see. Tell me what it's like for you to be successful. We helping you reach your potential. Reaching the sky, your new levels. We live monumental, never settled, but thankful. No, there's haters that want me in the ring like an old laundry mat. But tell them I ain't got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Do something great, that today we ain't got time to waste. Do something great, that today we ain't got time to waste. Do something great, that today we ain't got time to waste. We ain't got time to waste. Hey, 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 hey. Tell me what it's like for you to live. Tell me what it's like for you to give. Tell me what it's like for you to see. Tell me what it's like for you to be successful. We helping you reach your potential. Reaching the sky, your new levels. We live on your mental, never settle, but great that today we don't got time to waste. Do something great that today we ain't got time to waste. Do something great that today we ain't got time to waste. We ain't got time to waste. Hey, 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 hey. Do something great that today we don't got time to waste. Time to do something great that today we ain't got time to waste. Time to do something great that today we don't got time to waste. We ain't got time to waste. We ain't got time to waste. Hey, 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 yeah. Thank you, thank you. So the next song is called Let's Talk About It. And it's a socio-political song that I wrote, expressing what it's like to feel like an outsider in my own home. I talk about the struggles and things that we face every day to be a Hispanic American. I'm very proud of my culture, and SaulPaul always makes fun of me because I'm always talking about, like, hey, let's go hit up this taco truck. So what I really wanted to do in this song is I wanted to start a conversation. We hear a lot of people saying Hispanics are taking all the jobs. What? What jobs are we taking that you want? And I find it interesting, and I talk about it in the song, that they want us cleaning the tables and making the food, but they don't ever invite us to the table with them. They don't want us around to share in that meal with them that we prepared. And that's why I'm excited to be here in a space where we're not often represented. So without further ado, here's Let's Talk About It. Mi casa, su casa, with that hospitality. They took mi casa, made it their casa, said you should leave. They said it's about the time that you go back home. But Texas used to be Mexico, feeling right at home. So listen, partner, you don't want no problems. You can bring your chopper, I got my mama's chopper. I'm banging for mi raza, I'm sipping on horchata. And I'm squashing beef like I'm making some tamales, eh? If there's something on your mind, we can talk about it. They say, you know, we do is rob, well, let's talk about it. They say we taking all the job, well, let's talk about it. If there's something on your mind, we can talk about it. If there's something on your mind, we can talk about it. We can grab some tacos while we sit and talk about it. If there's something on your mind, we can talk about it. We can talk about it, eh? We can talk about it. Yeah, they like my food and my work ethic, but they don't like me and like to pay livable wages. They don't like my language, they tell me go back home, but they like to pimp out my culture just to get more votes. But none no more, I keep the positivity so people can see racism and prejudice or weak belief. And my values not determined by what you think. They tried to bury us, guess they didn't know there was seeds. If there's something on your mind, we can talk about it. They say, you know, we do is rob, well, let's talk about it. They say we taking all the jobs, well, let's talk about it. Yeah, we talk about it, hey, we can talk about it. If there's something on your mind, we can talk about it. We can grab some tacos while we sit and talk about it. If there's something on your mind, we can talk about it. Hey, we can talk about it. Yeah, we can talk about it. Say we taking all the jobs like we the top execs, but we ain't got no 401k breakup benefits. And we got degrees and experience, but it ain't enough. They'll give the job to someone unqualified before us. Like to go to our country's party for the vacations, but you don't know the language, you don't know the basics. Every Hispanic you see is not a Mexican. If you don't like a color, why'd you get that tan then? If there's something on your mind, we can talk about it. It's saying all we do is rob, well let's talk about it. If there's something on your mind, we can talk about it. Hey, we can talk about it. Hey, we can talk about it. They want us working construction and babysitting, cutting grass and cleaning toilets and changing all the linen. Cooking food and picking fruit is the only thing want us doing. They don't want us to be living like they living now. They want us working construction and babysitting, cutting grass and cleaning toilets and changing all of their linen. Cooking food and picking food is the only thing want us doing. They don't want us to be living like they living now. If there's something on your mind, we can talk about it. They saying all we do is rob, well let's talk about it. They say we taking all the jobs, well let's talk about it. We can talk about it, we can talk about it. Racism sucks.
Hi, I'm Karen Califatis, also known as Karen K. I want to thank SaulPaul so much for having me, along with Folk Alliance International, to this incredible lineup and this really amazing showcase. Thank you, SaulPaul. I grew up an Army brat. So we moved every 2 years or so. We lived all over the United States. We lived in Germany for a while. And whenever we left an apartment or house or wherever we were living on base, my mom always left a letter, just well wishes for the incoming tenants. I never knew exactly what they said, but knowing my mom, I imagine now that they were love letters of sorts, a reflection of her kind heart and strength and humor and boundless love, which held our family together and became central to the memories we made under any roof. So this first brand new song is one about letting go of a house filled with love, but never really letting go of the people who lived and loved inside its walls. I mentioned earlier that my family and I relocated to North Carolina just before COVID. One of the blessings of this pandemic and our move has been the weekly Zoom calls with my family. At my 81-year-old parents' request, we gather on a Zoom call every Sunday at 6. My family has always laughed together. That's something that just comes very easily to us, sometimes to a fault. But more than once on these calls, we've cried together. We've talked about everything from elections and inaugurations to Black Lives Matter and how we can be better co-conspirators. What we're reading, what we're watching, so much watching during a pandemic. And so what I've learned from that is that even in a pandemic, with each of them hundreds and even thousands of miles away, and even as we've moved on and made our own families and built our own communities that even feel like family, they are still these 4 human beings that I spent my earliest years with and the deepest part of myself home to me. I'm going to finish up my set with a song about hope. This is my new single. It's out tomorrow and it'll be on all the streaming platforms. I'd find it on YouTube. Just search Karen K. It'll pop up. It is called February Strong. Wherever your home is, whomever your people are, stay strong, stay safe, and remember, we will all be home again soon.
You say it always rains on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, winter's coming on. Sun never shines on Thursday, so Friday is just another summer gone. You survey the ground we lay on, cold and frozen, stuck in what went wrong. I believe in springtime, so I'm still standing. February strong, February strong, like an evergreen that's reaching for the sun. You can't see spring 'cause winter's been so long, but I'm still standing. February young and we were restless. There's a line between I do and just for fun. Made vows so hard to hold on through midnight fights and morning makeup runs. Whiskey bottles almost broke you. A bitter taste of darkness for too long. I still saw the light then, and I still see you. February strong, February strong, like an evergreen that's reaching for the sun. You can't see spring 'cause winter's been so long, but I'm still standing. February strong. I smelt away. Flowers will grow if you stay. February strong, like an evergreen that's rooted in the sun. Years are short and right now days are long, but I see spring and we still got this song. So let's hold on, let's hold on, let's hold on to February strong.
to the beach. So put on some sunscreen. There you go. Put on your sunglasses. Grab your beach towel. And here we go. Wait a moment. The sand is hot. Say caliente and show me what it's like when the sand is hot. Ow, ow, ow.
Vamos, dice. La arena está caliente.
La arena está caliente.
The sand is so hot.
The sand is so hot. Ow! La arena está caliente. Ow! The sand is so hot. Well, now that I've got my sandals on, that's taken care of. But wait, do you feel that wind?
El viento está muy fuerte.
El viento está muy fuerte.
The wind is blowing strong.
The wind is blowing strong. Whoa! El viento está muy fuerte. The wind is blowing strong. Oh, well, the wind calmed down and the sand isn't hot anymore. Let's get into the water. Ready, Andrés?
¿Nos metemos al agua?
Vamos a meternos
Okay.
al agua. Here we go.
Y dice... ¡Ay, qué frío! ¡Qué frío! Dice... El agua está muy fría.
El agua está muy fría.
The water is so cold.
The water is so cold. El agua está muy fría. The water is so cold.
All right. Now, Christina, are you ready to do the 3 dance moves?
Well, let's practice.
Ajá.
Caliente is
Sí.
when the sand is hot. Ow, ow.
Caliente, caliente.
Fuerte is when the wind is strong. And fría is when the water is cold.
Ah, frío. ¿Estamos listos? Dice 1, 2, 3 y caliente,
Caliente.
fuerte,
Fuerte.
fría.
Fría.
One more time. Caliente,
Caliente.
fuerte,
Fuerte.
fría.
Fría.
Whoa, oh. A nadar, 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 a nadar. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Frío.
Loud, we've got rhythms and beats for you. So I've got my claves, and I'm going to do the clave rhythm. Pick up anything at home that you are using as an instrument and dance with us like this.
Listen to the clave, we'll teach it to you. We'll show you the clave, it's easy to do. Pa, 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 pa. Hey, ahora ya la sabes, tócala conmigo. Ahora ya la sabes, tócala mi amigo. Ok, Cristina, dale, sigue. Y vamos a bailar con la clave.
Let's do some salsa dancing because
Okay.
the clave rhythm is the heartbeat of salsa.
Ok. ¿Cómo
So,
vamos? ¿Cómo lo hacemos?
Find somebody around. It could be a pet, it could be a stuffed animal, whoever, and do the clave together like this.
Así.
Here we
Dice,
go.
pa, 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 pa.
Now hold your partner by your hands
Así.
and get ready to
Ajá.
twist and turn.
Ok, listo.
Un, dos, tres. Pa, 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 pa. You know, the clave is the heartbeat of salsa.
Okay, let's practice, okay?
Oh, okay,
All right,
here we go.
And we say to the front,
To center, back, center. Front, center, back,
faster.
front, center, back, center, front, center, back, center, front, center, back, center, front.
Eh,
Give me
va,
an
todos.
hour.
Pa, 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 pa,
Hey, Oliver. Okay, now everybody, this is the challenge. Todos con los dedos. Muy bien. Ahora con la boca. Y el último con los ojos.
With your eyes?
Excelente. All right, now. Last time, everybody get up and dance. Yeah. Hey. Dale. Dice pa 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 pa. Dale. 1, 2, 3. Cristina.
Sí, Andrés.
Vamos a hacer el mambo.
Let's do the mambo and let's parade all around your room wherever you are. Follow us.
Dice así.
You got it. When the saxophone stops, we freeze and say who, and say who, and say who.
Así.
Who. Who. You got it. Who.
Oh.
Who. 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 Who.
Mambo, mambo, mambo.
Mambo, mambo, mambo.
Mambo, mambo, mambo.
Mambo, mambo, mambo.
Cristina.
Sí.
¿Qué tal si vamos caminando por muchos lugares mientras hacemos el mambo?
You're right. It's time for the parade. So come on, follow us. Here we go. Mambo, mambo, mambo. Who. 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 Who.
¿Por allá? Vamos, vamos, vamos. Por aquí damos la vuelta y seguimos bailando. Por aquí damos la vuelta y seguimos bailando.
Come on.
Por aquí vamos la vuelta y bailamos el mambo. Por aquí damos la vuelta y bailamos el mambo.
Who. We're back. Who. Who. Who.
Cristina.
Sí, Andrés.
Llegó la hora de la locura.
It's time to get crazy. What do you mean?
A la cuenta de 3. A la cuenta de 3. Todo el mundo a bailar. A la cuenta de 3. Todo el mundo a bailar. ¿Listo? A la cuenta de 3.
Todo el mundo a bailar. 1, 2, 3, go.
Ok. 10.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Mambo.
Uno, dos, tres, Andrés.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm excited. Wow. We are giving it life. Normally I say killing it, but I'm around so many positive people. They always like to correct me. Like, no, we're not killing it. We're bringing it life. All right. I get it. You're a change maker. You're a champion. All right, okay, cool. We giving it life. And it's been 2 hours of resuscitation, people, giving it life. As we go into our third hour, just more of what we had. Amazing, amazing artists. But we have a special treat for this segment because I actually am going to bring up some of our featured artists that you've seen and some that you will see. So let me see how I want to do this. So first up, I will bring JC Stringz. There it is, a.k.a. Jaron Vegas. That's what I call him when he's not around. Just killing the game, you know. So just luckily I'm swagged out. Otherwise I'd be like, bro, why are you trying to outshine me? I see you though. Keep it apart. Now check it out. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm having fun. I'm in my element. You are the youngest artist on the showcase. I'm gonna bring in an OG. I don't know if he's the oldest, but he has earned the title OG. So that's contrast right there. And I sit somewhere in the middle. Everybody looking at this. Hold up, DB, bring it back. Stop. You can't be looking at the people. Watch out, man. So that's DB of the famous Wendy and DB, who you'll see a little bit later. So right now I just want to let y'all soak in this melanin. Just soak it in. It's a lot of black right now. So the contrast that, let me cut it. You know what I'm saying? I like mine straight, no chaser. But I'm gonna bring in some cream. Oh, there he is. He wasn't expecting that. He probably thought it. Yeah.
Definitely not. But
like good music, you have to take them somewhere different. I took them somewhere different. This is Mike Y, aka the Cream.
Hey guys, nice to meet y'all.
Hey man. I always say it wrong. Bochata. I don't know what that drink is. He said it though in one of his rhymes on Let's Talk About
Bochata, man.
Bochata, that's so it. So
yeah, bochata. So good.
Had to bring in the cream to get the bochata. Yeah. Okay. Hold up.
That's what's up. Yeah. It's good to be here.
I still have 2 more guests. Who should I bring next? Okay, I got it. I'll do it like this. We talking about drinks and whatnot. Got me hungry. Maybe I can get a ham bone. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening? Glad to be here.
If you know, then you know. That is T.O. Devin. You know, I like to be inclusive. That's for my black community, T.O. Devin, but in general known as Uncle D, aka Uncle Devin. We Nation, everybody that's listening, this is a showcase. I'm proud. I feel great about the curation. That's what I did. I didn't even perform tonight because so many dope artists. But if you want to hear dope music all the time, you can just check out We Nation Radio because Uncle Devin, the artist entrepreneur that he is founded that radio station. He play great music all day, all the time. All right, I have saved the best for last. You know what I'm saying? I flipped it. They say ladies first. I say best for last. So I'm going to bring up my friends and partner in Be the Change at the CMN, the Children Music Network, an action group, an affinity group that takes action monthly. No, let me say that. Somebody give me a drum roll. Hold up. Wait. This is pretty
You got
dope.
Mike Y.
I know, I got Mike Y. But yeah,
and you got Uncle Devin. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Boom.
Oh my goodness, that was a lot of excitement. I was wondering who was going to show up, and then it was me. Wow. I'm very impressed.
Let me check the green room and make sure that I got everybody I'm supposed to have. I got everybody I'm supposed to have. I could bring in the producer, but the way she's looking at me, she's like, no. Yeah, there's some magic behind the scenes. Actually, I'll take this as a moment to shout out the crew, SaulPaul Productions. Shout out to Faith. Shout out to Bianca. Shout out to Nikki. who make it happen. Can y'all show them some love? Show them some love in the chat. Appreciate it. They do cool stuff like this. Yeah. So I'm just excited that I got to bring y'all out. I appreciate y'all participating. Let me just have some popcorn. Anybody can hop in at any time. I'm most impressed with myself because like I'm on schedule. Mind blown. Boom. You know, because I talk. And I came up in the black church, so you can drift all. Yeah, I'm like, when you make music, you got to stay on time. But hey, if it's a schedule, you know, you can. But hey, we on schedule, so I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna try to get one comment from each person, and it will be as random and sporadic as the introduction. I got all y'all on your toes now. I can see it in your eyes. Y'all are like, you're not about to make me go crazy. Like, yeah, this is live right now. Like right now. Let me see. So, Mike Y, put you on the spot.
Here I am.
You're in Pittsburgh. I can't wait till they see your set. I learned a lot. It was pretty mind-blowing. Like, I know Pittsburgh Steelers, but I didn't understand Pittsburgh Steelers and whatnot. I know you didn't talk much. You stuck to the plan. You're like, hey, it's a showcase. So you showcased your music. What's the short version of the Maker movement?
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm just learning a lot about it myself. But basically, the Maker movement is it's a movement that is allowing people to take on some of the things that people do in large companies and manufacturing in their homes by using technology. And so I've been working with an organization here in Pittsburgh for the last 4 years called Filter. We'll be actually starting a new offshoot called Maker in the new year that actually focuses on taking people that are doing more solo innovation and making them the front people for the musician side of the Maker movement, the performance side of the Maker movement. So we're really excited about that. Awesome movement. I hope everybody checks it out. It's basically allowing you to take control of technology in your own homes and do a lot of fun stuff with it.
Quick question. Where do they find out more? What's the website, or how do they find out?
Sure. The website, I mean, the website for the new org is extremely new, but it's maker.world, MKRDOT world. And then Filter Music is where we live everywhere. PHILLTER music is where we live everywhere on the internet currently on our existing project.
Let me just say that you spell stuff like a rapper, like nothing. That's not good for SEO, but it's artistic though. Okay, hold up. Let me see. Just so y'all know, we have some ebony and ivory coming up. I'm not talking about pianos. I'm talking about some black and white. And I could be talking about Wendy and DB, but I'm referring to Reggie Harris and Alastair Moock. They'll be coming up right after this. Y'all don't want to miss that showcase. But since I got ebony and ivory in front of me, Wendy and DB, thank y'all for coming. I'm just gonna give y'all an open loud. What would you like to share? 30 seconds or less.
Well, I just have to say one thing. Thank you to SaulPaul and thank you to the Folk Alliance if we did not say it in our video. That's all I have to say. This is phenomenal. This evening has been amazing. Go ahead, DB.
Yeah, I was going to tap on top of that. Yeah, it's been a really nice evening tonight, man. It's good to be here. It's good to see all these change makers here, and people I've never met before, but I've heard about them and everything. And it's just good to see everybody. It's just a real good feeling, man.
Inspiring.
I want to be like DB when I grow up. Not only is he a great musician, y'all are all smiling right now because his smile, his energy is infectious. To grow up, to grow old, and not grow tainted.
Amen to that.
I know that was the point. If it was the poet you said that's when you slap. Thank you for your energy, sir. All right. Let me see.
Hey, how come you're not trying to grow up and be like me?
No, I'm gonna leave that alone.
I had to say that.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Let me see. Let's see. What was it like? I don't know. What do you want to share with the people? 19-year-old virtuoso. You play anything with strings on it and some other stuff too. What you want to share with? What do you want to share with our folks?
I'm currently a sophomore at Temple College, and I'm happy to be here a part of this event, and happy to meet all these wonderful people.
Book everybody that you saw today. I was gonna put it in the comments, but it was a love fest, so I didn't want to kill a vibe. But everybody's on the screen here today. Everybody that's played at the showcase is open to you booking them. So everybody watching, figure out how you want to incorporate them, whether it's virtual or it's live. Man, I booked JC. I played a show with JC years ago, and I don't know, for years now, I've always found a way to include him in what I do because he's just dope. And I want to say, like, I knew him when. So yeah, I'm a real independent artist. So I don't have a 401k. So I basically build relationships with dope people and hope y'all one day keep it 100. All right, Steven, and then Uncle D, because Uncle D, you know, he's an OG. Actually, he's a voice. He's a radio host. If I let him go, nobody else gonna get to talk. Steven, what is it like to be a genre jumper? Like, you're like the only MC on this showcase tonight. Talking about, let's talk about it. People going crazy texting me like, bro, like, ooh, we're doing it like that. So yeah.
So definitely want to say thank you, SaulPaul, and also thank you for hopping in on the video, doing the beatbox and guitar. That was dope. Definitely one of my dreams, been wanting to do that for a long time. So maybe holla at Mike White as well. And then Folk Alliance. So it's good. And we talked about this. Being able to jump into places where I necessarily don't belong is uncomfortable. And so you kind of, even just talking to you in conversations, is being comfortable being in uncomfortable places, because we need representation. If we're not there, then we're not. If I think you said it, if we're not on at the table, we're on the plate. And so yeah, it's good. It's good. Feeling all the love. I appreciate everyone out there. All the comments.
Thank you for that. I had to get my glasses from the video. I tried to get in the background, and then I ended up feeling like Stevie. Like, okay, that didn't work. I was trying to be invisible. It didn't work. Natural glow. Uncle Devin, what you got for us? Close us out, sir, before we transition to this next video, and close out with some amazing artists, including some Grammy Award winners. I'm excited about that. All the folks I know that got Grammys, like, they never talk about it. Like, yeah, Trace on bass, like, amazing. We got a Grammy Award winning group that's gonna close us out. We got folks that turned down Grammys, like Grammy nominations, so they stood on principle. And we got everything in between. In addition to Uncle Devin about to break it down. After this, we got Wendy and DB. What you want to close us out with, sir?
Well, I'm just going to keep it short and just say thank you, first of all, SaulPaul, your whole team, and then all of you all that are here, the change makers. Thank you for being change makers. There are times where, it's a struggle, but just remember this, that there are forces in the world that can slow down progress, but absolutely nothing that can stop it. So let's continue to do what we do.
Roll with Uncle D. All right.
Whoa.
Here we go. And now we get back to leg 3 of the Change Makers and Champions Showcase. Check it out.
Sitting in my church, and the conversation that Alistair and I've been having has been a really fascinating one, because I'm steeped in the Black tradition, sitting there because my mother dragged me into church and sat me down with the saints and the songs rising up. And Alistair, as a white American who has decided that finding out about all of this stuff was key to making a difference and to changing his life. And we are all wading in the water of possibility. So this is a song that actually I remember swelling up around me as the saints, some of those 6 million people who traveled from the South, brought this and so many other songs with them. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Well, who with those children all are dressed in red? God's gonna trouble the water. Must be the ones that Moses blessed.
say God's gonna trouble the water. Who with those children all dressed in white? God's gonna trouble the water. They must be the ones getting ready to fly. God's gonna trouble the water. I love singing this song not only because it was the song that got my people through, but because it represents the Underground Railroad. People of different races, different colors coming around, coming through, recognizing that they could make a difference in the world. And I think this song typifies exactly what Alistair and I have been about in this time, of having conversations that draw people in to help them realize that this is not the first time in history that people in this nation of different races, colors, and backgrounds came together. And so as I sat on the stage talking to Alistair in Boston, and recognizing that, you know, our ages are different, our races are different, our colors are different, our experience of life is different, our narratives are different, and yet we have this same core of music that has made a difference in both of our lives. Wouldn't you say that would be true, Alistair?
Sorry, I'll even unmute. I would say that's right, yeah. Yeah, music, the power of music, and but also using music as a lens then to take a look at what's different in our lives. And that's what this program that we created for students was about, was naming our differences, naming our similarities, and helping kids, but also their teachers and ourselves, like, break that down. How do you have conversations around this? How do we talk about our experiences together?
And SaulPaul, you know, I know that, you know, as I have come to know your music and now come to know you, I know that you have been in the same situation of taking information to people that they just don't have.
That's what it all boils down to for me. I realize I love something you said earlier about the role of an artist. That really spoke to me. Yeah, I think this might be that moment for me when, like, everything changes and you really appreciate the role of an artist. It's pretty powerful, the work that you two are doing collaboratively. Individually, you both have had very successful careers. I want to show folks a sample of what it is that you created.
I'm on my way, oh yes, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, oh yes, I'm on my way.
We want to talk about music with you guys, about race, about differences and similarities. I thought maybe we could just sort of talk at the beginning, like what we have in common and what we don't.
Most of the people in my church had come from the South at one point, including my family. They had migrated. It was a thing called the Black Migration that went from about 1901 to 1968 or so, long time. 6 million African Americans actually fleeing the South because it was so oppressive and hard. But yeah, one of my cousins in Virginia traced our history back into the 1800s and found that I'm the descendant of a slave woman named Bib Anna, who lived on a plantation called Hickory Hill in Ashland, Virginia. And the master of that plantation, Williams Carter Wickham, had 6 children by Bib Anna.
I wanted to start talking about some other movements that didn't have music in the same way that I felt like I could represent. And one of those was the LGBTQ rights movement. One of my kids is LGBTQ, and so I've learned a lot. Harvey Milk, he chose to run for the council board and won, even though folks said you can't because you're gay. One brave LGBTQ elected leader ran and knew you can change things if you choose to be a pain. Be a pain, be a pain, shout about it.
I feel very blessed that I've had some really great mentors, and Pete Seeger is one of them. You know, Pete Seeger would call me up and he would say, I'm doing a concert and I'd like you to come and do it with me. And I think, yeah, my goodness, I'm going to sing with Pete Seeger. This song was sung on the Underground Railroad. It was one of those songs that people would sing when they were trying to make an escape. The song reminded them to walk in the water whenever they could so they didn't leave tracks behind. It also reminded them that if you walk in the water, the tracking bloodhounds couldn't pick up your scent.
one of my kids, my daughter, she was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 5. And one of our friends here from Club Passim, Sean Staples, came over, big tall guy who plays a little tiny little instrument, a little mandolin.
Oh my goodness.
And he came over and he gave Cleo a little mandolin lesson. And what they sang was this song. Cleo wanted to sing this song. And I saw them sitting on the couch, and she was bald. She didn't have her hair from her treatment. And she was singing, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine." And I thought, that's a powerful song right there, you know?
Wow. Oh, that's such a good, gorgeous story.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, shine. This little light of mine.
Schools or many schools are not in session. And, you know, when concert facilities are not having, you know, concerts with, you know, people live in person. But I can see this conversation continuing after we're all vaccinated and able to get back out into the public. And it's a conversation that needs to be had at every level. And I love the facility of our fluid friendship that allows us to really perform and do this for any audience. You know, the need is great. And obviously, with everything that's happening in this time, we probably have more people now in the largest, you know, in the public that is aware that things are not what they thought. You know, the great myth of you know, American exceptionalism. And people want to know. They want to know why it is they've been led down this road of having to celebrate this myth, when the fact of the matter is that we have been, you know, we have been so divided and still are. We're providing an opportunity here through music, which I think is a really great way to open the conversation, to have these difficult conversations. And I can see that, you know, when we're all unleashed from our houses, we have the opportunity to go out and do this live.
When I play the drums, it goes like this. When I play the drums, it brings me happiness. When I play the drums, it goes like this. When I play the drums, I put it in the mix. Like this drum set. 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 When I play the congas, it goes like this. When I play the congas, it brings me happiness. When I play the congas, it goes like this. When I play the congas, I put it in the mix. Like this. When I play the cowbells, it goes like this. When I play the cowbells, it brings me happiness. When I play the cowbells, it goes like this. When I play the cowbells, it put it in the mix. Haha, like this. When I play the toms, it goes like this. When I play the rototoms, it brings me happiness. When I play the rototoms, it goes like this. When I play the rototoms, I put it in the mix. Like this. When I play the tambourine, it goes like this. When I play the tambourine, it brings me happiness. When I play the tambourine, it goes like this. When I play the tambourine, I put it in the mix. Like this. When I play the vibra slap, it goes like this. When I play the vibra slap, it brings me happiness. When I play the vibra slap, it goes like this. When I play the vibra slap, I put it in the mix like this. When I play the drums, when I play the congas, when I play the cowbell, when I play the rototom, when I play the tambourine, when I play the vibra slap, when I play the drums, when I play the drums, when I play the drums. Aha! I said B-E-A-T, clear me that beat. All right, we're going to do it for all that folk Unlock crew. Thank you all for letting us be here. Special shout out to SaulPaul from Austin, Texas. My name is Uncle Devin. And I'm coming to you by way of Washington, D.C. And I'm doing our folk music. This is the official music of D.C. called go-go music. And I use my music to make sure I educate children. Because I became a drummer because a lot of children didn't see people that looked like me. And I wanted to help diversify our field. And so, likewise, I wanted to make sure that we had a radio station that amplified black and brown voices and to give children an opportunity to see themselves. And so, we're going to tell you a little bit more about that, but I'm just glad to be here. So thank you for letting me be here today. And it goes a little something like this. When I play the drums, when I play the congas, when I play the cowbell, when I play the rototom, when I play the tambourine, when I play the vibra slap, when I play the drums, when I play the drums, when I play the drums. All right. Well, again, my name is Uncle Devin, and thank you for letting me be here. And one of the things about folk music that I love is the fact that it talks about the origin of music. And in fact, the origin of music in this country has its origins in African spirituals, resistance music, and also the whole issue of work songs. And there's a song that we learned because we were denied the opportunity to use music and drums at one point in this country. It was against the law. So we created music a whole different way. So when I was in 4th grade, I learned how to use my body to do the hand bone. The hand bone is an African drum technique that uses the entire body as a drum set to produce different sounds. And now I'm going to teach you. Are you ready? Come on, let's go. First, you take your hand that you used to say hi. Bring it down low and hit up on your thigh. People might look at you funny and ask why. What's that called? I'm doing a hand bone. Let's try it together, okay? Ready? Thigh, up. Thigh, up. Thigh, up. You're sounding real good. The next thing you do is don't give your hand rest. Because after you hit your thigh, hit one time on your chest. You put them both together, then you can confess real loud that I'm doing a hand bone. Let's try it together. Are you ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Thigh chest. Thigh chest. You're halfway there. The next thing you do is just follow my command. Hit the top of your thigh with the back of your hand. You put all three together like a rotating fan. What's that called? I'm doing a hand bone. Why don't you try it with me? Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're looking good. Make sure you get those keys out your pocket. You're going to hurt those knuckles. The last step you take, and don't you be shy. We're going to finish all three parts with a slap on your thigh. You put them all together and say, oh my, what's that called? I'm doing a hand bone. All four together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, slap. 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 Yeah, you know why? We're doing a hand bone. We're doing a hand bone. Or what is it called? We're doing a hand bone. Now I'm gonna go a little bit faster like they used to do back in the day. ham bone. Here we go. Double time, ham bone go. Yeah. Can I go a little bit faster? Here we go. Triple time, ham bone go. Ham bone, we're gonna have some fun. Ham bone with everyone. Ham bone, you can do it with me. Ham bone, you can do it for free. Ham bone, nobody is fussing. Ham bone without discussion. Ham bone, you got to be yourself. So I want to thank you for allowing me to be here at Folk Unlocked. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here. My name is Uncle Devin with the Uncle Devin Show, Devin. But we also started We Nation Radio, which stands for Watoto Entertainment and Education. And Watoto is Swahili for children. We did this because much too often, the family music genre has been relegated to primarily folk, rock, and pop music, which didn't cater to a majority of the marginalized community. So we created a radio station that amplified black and brown artists who played R&B, hip-hop, jazz, reggae, calypso, go-go, and more. And we wanted children to be able to see a diversity of artists because there's so much music that we play. So I want to thank you for letting us be here. Thank you for what you're doing. We are making a change. You can help support us at wenationradio.com. And I look forward to learning more about what you all are doing so that we can collaborate and bring about the change that we all need. And remember, life is a drum, so beat it.
Hi, I'm Mike Yanchak, also known as Mike Y, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And for the past decade, myself, in this case, have been around the country and made it halfway around the world, performing and educating in the contemporary vocal arts through vocal live looping. Obviously, I'm not a traditional folk musician, but I prepared a couple pieces for you, and I hope you enjoy them.
I'm gonna fight them all. Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. I'm gonna give it all to take my time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night so I can't forget. Talking to myself at night so I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. And the feeling coming from my bones say leave it alone. Yeah, leave it alone. Yeah, leave it alone. Don't wanna hear about it. I see everybody's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it, from the Queen of England to the house bell. And if I catch you coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. Catch you coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you wanna hear, that's what I'll do. And the feeling coming from my bones say leave it alone. Yeah, leave it alone. Yeah, leave it alone. I'm gonna Wichita. I fire from this opera forevermore. I'm gonna work the straw till the sweat drip out of every pore. And I'm pleading to myself and I right before the pleading to myself and I right before the pleading to myself and I right before the pleading to myself and I right before. And the sweat is gonna drip from me and I'll think no more. Myself and I won't 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 think no more. blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
So for my second selection, I'm going to present something that might not commonly be thought of as folk music either. It's an original that debuted on my first album, 2014's Run My Mouth, and I wrote it to celebrate music's ability to help me communicate, but also to highlight challenges that we experience while communicating with each other. Now, I didn't know that this music could potentially become folk music, but it was the song that audiences most commonly left singing when they left my shows. And while writing my second album in 2016, I received a video from back in my hometown of Pittsburgh of a very talented local Pittsburgh musician who was performing this song, and the audience was thoroughly enjoying it as well. And that was the thing that told me that really anything could become folk music as long as you write a message that translates to people both musically and in concept. So this is my second track, and I hope you enjoy it. This is Say What You Say.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk the talk, it's stuff to say. No one wanna walk the walk, they walk away. People wanna talk the talk. I guess no one thought I was listening, but I heard ya. Yeah, I heard ya. Yeah, I heard ya. Every word, yeah. Every word you say, what you say when you open your mouth. Got all them words to use, but all the noise come out. You can spit and stomp, you can scream and shout. It all sounds like blah, blah, blah. I can't hear you, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm nowhere near you, blah, blah, blah. But I don't feel you, blah, blah, blah. So I don't feel you. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk the talk, got stuff to say. No one wanna walk the walk, they walk away. People wanna talk the talk. I guess no one thought I was listening, but I heard ya. Oh, I heard ya. Yeah, I heard ya. Every word, yeah. Every word that you say when there's no one around. Instead of speaking up, go ahead and write it down. You think you're teaching school, well, I'm a Charlie Brown. Blah, blah, blah. I can't hear you. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm nowhere near you. Blah, blah, blah. I don't hear you. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't hear you. Why don't you say what you say when you open your mouth? Instead of speaking up, go ahead and write it down. Instead of speaking up, go ahead and write it down. You think you're teaching school, but I'm a Charlie Brown. Say what you say when you open your mouth. Instead of speaking up, go ahead and write it down. Instead of speaking up, go ahead and write it down. You think you're teaching school, but I'm a Charlie Brown. Say what you say when you open your mouth. Instead of speaking up, go ahead and write it down. Instead of speaking up, go ahead and write it down. You think you're teaching school, well, I'm a Charlie Brown. Say what you say when you open your mouth. Instead of speaking up, go ahead and write it down. Instead of speaking up, go ahead and write it down. You think you're teaching school, well, I'm a Charlie Brown. Charlie, say what you say when you open your mouth. Instead of speaking up, go ahead and write it down. Instead of speaking up, go ahead and write it down. You think you're blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm nowhere near you. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't feel you. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't feel you. Say what you say when you open your ever say what you say when you open say what you say when you open your I guess no one thought I was listening.
Sometimes it feels like I'm dying inside. Sometimes I feel like I'm dying inside. Forever bound to be the passenger on your wild joy ride. But this is the line, the line. This is the line.
say, I'll be yours and where you stay. It was a matter of time. It was a matter of time. But if the moment was now, will you be satisfied?
I can hear you, blah, blah, blah. Nowhere near you, blah, blah, blah. I don't feel you, blah, blah, blah. Don't feel you. Nowadays everybody wanna talk the talk. It's what they say, but no one wanna walk the walk. They walk away. People wanna talk the talk. I guess no one thought I was listening.
Hi, everybody. We're Wendy and
DB.
Wendy and DB from Chicago. Hey,
Yes.
you know what? We are change makers. I think that DB, by you and I just being together and doing
Yes.
music and going into, aren't we just change makers every day?
Absolutely, every day.
So
Yes.
we really appreciate SaulPaul giving us the opportunity to be change makers and show you what we do. But we also have started really some active work in the community. We've been doing work in the community
Long time.
by working with kids with songs about love and about hope. Those are really important messages
Right.
to share right now. So join us on this song called From the Heart. DB, you want to tell them a little bit about it?
This song was written by myself and the illustrious Wendy here. And what we did, we wanted to write a song that was about not just about children friends, but about people who write these songs. The people who write these songs, the musicians themselves. We also wanted to write this song for the parents and for the kids too.
We're putting this out to our children's music performers, all of them, and especially the BIPOC performers that work so hard and
Yes.
get themselves out in the community to the kids out there that really need them. Thank you.
Remember when we got on the scene? You said we'd make a good team. Writing words to my melody.
Folks make music every day. One-hit wonders fade away.
The heart of music made some so sweet like lemonade.
We sing to little ears with laughter and tears, all made from the heart, oh, from the heart.
We don't really ask for much. Show your love, keep in touch. Take good steps along the way. Teaching everywhere we play. Feel the love, it will grow with time. A good melody finds a rhyme. Silly songs can bring a smile, make you laugh a little while.
Well, we've got panache, we've got style. It's coming right from the heart, oh, from the heart.
Now and then we take a look back. Mother Goose reminds us that London bridges all came down. Cradles fall, Jack broke his spine.
Well, the tails were cut off 3 blind mice. Nursery rhymes aren't always nice. All the king's horses and all the king's men could have put Humpty together again. Keep it right from the heart. Oh, that's a good place to start. Oh.
I'm just saying we want you to know, watching all your little ones grow. Takes a village to raise a child. At times they get a little wild.
Just remember, sing day and night. Rock away, away the fright. I wish I may, I wish I might. Come on, DB. Take it right from the heart. Oh. Take it right from the heart. Oh. Well, teach it right from the heart. Oh. We're coming right from the heart. I hope you felt that. And here's our song, Home.
No, sing along.
Ooh, 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 ooh. 1, 2, 3. Home is a place I can relax. Looking forward to going back. I can be lazy when I'm at home. With home in your heart, you're never alone. Home, just like that. Home, home. When I'm home, ooh, 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 ooh. Come in many shapes and sizes. Lately, what I realize is it doesn't matter what it's made of. It's all about the love inside your home. I've got a place for my stuff, a pillow for my head. Nothing like sleeping in my own bed. When I'm far away, it keeps me right on track. At home, I'm safe and sound. I'm coming back home. Home. I'm home. Ooh, 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 willows. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No place I'd rather be. Ooh, no place I'd rather be. Ooh, no place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be than my home. Welcome home, everybody.
Yep.
All right, Folk Alliance, how's it going? Joe Maylander here from the Okee Dokee Brothers. I'm the guitar player, and Justin, the banjo player, he'll be joining us in just a little bit. We're so happy to be a part of this showcase, Changemakers, from SaulPaul. What an amazing guy. We've been looking up to him for a while now, especially this year with all the thoughts going into why we're making music in the first place, you know? We've been told that folk music is music of the people. And to really believe that, we've got to share the love, right? And accept all different types of making this type of music that reaches all ages and all different types of people. This year, maybe you heard about this, but we were nominated for a Grammy with a few other acts in children's music, and we decided to decline that award because it was all white artists. And there was a ton of diversity in the the long form list of all the different nominations, or all the different entries, I should say, that didn't get acknowledged, and we were pretty disappointed to see that, especially this year. And this wasn't the first time this has happened, but it is the first time that we decided to make a change and say that, you know, no one person or one institution to blame, but it is something that we could do to say we all have work to do, including us too. So we've been trying to reach out to lots of people and spread the word about inclusion and how important it is for kids, especially in our society, to see themselves represented in the people in media and music. So that's where we're at with that, and that's just a little backstory to where we've been. Let's see, what were we gonna do? Oh, we're introducing these two songs that we're going to play for you today. Some videos we made with friends. The first one is called If You Want a Song, and the answer is, then you gotta sing. So it's about participation, and sing along if you can, that'd be great. And the second song is called One Little Heart, and I'll let Justin talk about that one at the very end. So yeah, enjoy the tunes, and SaulPaul, thanks for having us. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. See you later. Bye-bye. Repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
Ready to sing a song? Sure.
If you want a song, you gotta sing. If you want a song, you gotta sing. 'Cause once you find your song, then the world can sing along. If you want a song, you gotta sing. If you want change, you gotta change. If you want change, you gotta change. 'Cause once you change yourself, then you can change something else. If you want change, you gotta change. If not now, then when? Not later, not then. If not us, then who? It's gotta be me and you. If you want love, give it away. If you want love, give it away. And the best place to start is inside your little heart. You want love, give it away. If you want a song, you gotta sing. You want a song, you gotta sing. 'Cause once you find your song, then the world can sing along. If you want a song, you gotta sing. If you want a song, you gotta sing.
As best I can do.
Hey there, Folk Alliance. This is Justin from the Okee Dokee Brothers. I'm the banjo player, and I'm here to introduce the next song, one of our songs. It's called One Little Heart. And, you know, it started out as a body parts song, actually, just singing about hands clapping and feet stomping. And then really it goes a little deeper, and it talks a little bit about using our ears to actually listen and our voices to speak up when it's time to speak up. So, you know, I guess that's really the way we as the Okee Dokee Brothers look at music, is that its goal is social change, and music is sort of the way to get there. So that's sort of how we look at folk music. That's why we love folk music. And I hope you enjoy this song. It's One Little Heart. So thanks, Folk Alliance, and thanks, SaulPaul, for having us. We'll see you later. Enjoy the song.
I got two hands, they clap on a rhythm. I got two legs, they dance the whole night long. I got one voice that can join in
one little heart that's full of song. Yeah, one little heart, one little heart, one little heart, one little heart, one little heart that's full of song. I got two eyes seeing lives full of hardship. I got two ears hearing folks are down and out. I got one mouth that can speak up for the voiceless, and I got one little heart that just needs to shout. One little heart, one little heart, one little heart, one little heart, one little heart that's full of song. I got two lungs breathing life into the verses. I got 2 feet that took me everywhere I've been. I got one song that I've sung 1,000 times, and I got one little heart that's gonna sing it again. One little heart, one little heart, one little heart, one little heart, one little heart that's full of song. One little heart, one little heart, one little heart, one little heart, one little heart that's full of song. One little heart that's full of song. Take care.
No, you take care.
You gotta love that. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I know that you have, because I've been in the comments all evening. I've been answering the texts. I've been getting the DMs. It's been top notch. 3 hours, people. 180 minutes of fire music, fuego music, dope music, amazing music, champions and change makers and champions. People that not only write great music, but lead great lives and are leaders in their community. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm refreshed. I said I was going to come get my Russell Simmons on, just come out, be like, hello, thank you. But I'm getting warmed up. Maybe I'll leave you with, if you want a song, you got to sing it. That's a great approach on life right there. Let me shout out all of tonight's featured artists. I could go off of the head, but I don't want to miss anybody. So let me say JC Stringz, Nigel Smith, Mills Trills, Kymberly Stewart, Little Miss Ann, Red Yarn, Jen Hartman Luck, Stephen Hernandez, a.k.a. CH, Karen K, Uno Dos Tres Andrés, Reggie Harris and Alastair Moock, Uncle Devin, Mike Y, Wendy and DB, and the Okee Dokee Brothers. We literally had it all. Latin Grammy Award winning, Grammy Award winning, people that have been featured in Who's Who of Media, New York Times, People, USA Today, Parents' Choice Awards, so many different other awards. I like to say that because really my goal is to elevate, to play my part in elevating the culture and the community. These are all musicians who make intergenerational music, real big word, meaning music for families. So that's old, young, and everything in between. Just top notch. It's amazing. It's out there. You don't have to look that hard to find it. Tonight, we showcase 15 plus different acts. Check them out. They'll be around throughout the Folk Alliance Conference. Thank you, Folk Alliance, for this platform. Stay tuned in general because there's more to come on SaulPaul. And you can always find me at SaulPaul.com.